We have an update. Kind of. So, a few weeks ago, I did a video talking about the health of some of the voice actors for the One Piece series. The voice actor of Kaido was no longer going to do his role because of health issues. And then the voice actor of Franky, Kazuki Yao, the main subject of this video, was taking a step back because of also health issues. Kazuki Yao, who normally does Django, as well as Bone, Clay, and Franky, well, he was having these health issues and he could not do the role of Django in the Kuzan and Garp flashback during their clash. Now, recently there was a post by a person named PokePiece on Twitter, on X, and PokePiece posted several images of Franky's voice actor with several of the cast members of One Piece. So Luffy's voice actress, the same for Nami and Chopper and Robin. And these images, wow.
Holy Jesus.
They're not the biggest images, so you have to zoom in. But when you zoom in, you can kind of tell that Franky's voice actor, Kazuki Yao, is skinny, way more so than any of the voice acting cast. And there's a good chance he's not 2 steps ahead. And here's a bigger picture of the entire crew posed up together, the Mugiwara. After all, everyone is great. And then you can see in the middle of that, Kazuki Yao with the jean jacket, he is... he could use a tall glass of whole milk. A lot of folks are noticing that he's looking pretty skinny. So much so to where it feels kind of unnatural, unhealthy to be the kind of skinny. Coming from a fat guy like me, I want to know, this is a whole new paradigm, okay? This is so far from my dominion. However, when you go to the comment section of PokePiece's tweet, you see some of these comments where, first of all, he clarifies that there's no news yet on whether Kazuki Yao will return to One Piece to voice Franky or not till now. And then you have Rub, who is basically just like crying, essentially, after seeing these images. Then you have Hikaru. He looks so, I don't want to say, but after seeing so many deteriorate, he's got that look to him, the tired one. Shogo Sasuke says, I hope he's getting well. Of course, we all do. We all do. But then you have Morningstar. Damn. He looks really unhealthy. I hope he's okay. And then Dragon Ball Extremist, Sparking Zero training arc over here, he posts a picture of the voice actor, Kazuki Yao, with also the voice actress for Goku, who's almost 90 years old, 80 years old, Masako Nozawa. And Kazuki Yao, again, like the way he looks very, very skinny, to where it has many people in the comments section, I think rightfully so, concerned. And I have been saying for quite a bit of time now, even that video I did a few weeks ago, where Franky's voice actor, you can definitely hear the difference. Let's say in Dressrosa. Compared to how he sounds currently on Egghead Island.
Oi, Vegapunk!
In fact, if you're watching the One Piece Fishman Island edited version, you can hear this clear distinction where in the opening, you have all the voice actors and actresses singing the One Piece theme, and then you hear Kazuki Yao's Franky currently. And then you listen to the episode itself, the same version that we got like 15 plus years ago. He sounds very, very different. Not so congested, not so tired. So all I have to say is that a lot of folks in the comment section of that post were noticing that, yeah, Franky's VA, he looks like he is deteriorating. He looks very, very, very skinny. He looks very malnourished. And folks going as far as to say that this could be a Chadwick Boseman type situation where he has some sort of condition that either is under wraps and only a tight few people around him know, but the general public at large isn't aware of what's really going on if he does have some sort of very serious ailment and condition. And then there were some folks that were indicating that he does look different compared to what we've seen of him in the past. So I started digging when I was in the middle of my Patreon stream. I stumbled across an article in 2018 where he had an interview with Anime News Network. And I noticed, hold on, time out. He kind of looks the same. The main image that they used in 2018 for Kazuki Yao, when he has that white beanie on and the white sweater and the pink under, he looks very much the same. And I started to notice that the shades that he has, these shades kind of give his eyes a more tired appearance than what they probably are in actuality. So when we see the images in the PokePiece post, he has those shades on and his eyes kind of look like he's Gaara.
Let's do this.
So I started to think, hold on, has he always been like this? And when I say always, I mean like, let's say for like the past 15 years, has he had this sort of similar physique where he's a pretty skinny guy, heavy tan, the hair is on point, obviously, he takes care of his hair, and then some parts of his face look kind of sunken. So I don't want to go all the way back, let's say to like the 1990s, made no sense to me, but relative to like in today's day and age, how does he look? And I went to his Twitter, you go all the way back, let's say like 2015, when his Twitter first started, he kind of looks same-ish. Like, obviously looks younger, for sure. More youthful, not as sunken, more meat on the bone, but not necessarily that much far off compared to what we're seeing now, you could argue. So if he does have some sort of condition, it might not be a condition that's like super life-threatening and severe. Because back then, obviously, let's say around the times of Zoe and Dressrosa, Franky was Franky through and through. So it feels to me like if he does have something, at worst, it could be related to an eating disorder of some kind. But at best, that's how he's always been. I'm not too sure about what's going on with, let's say, his health outside of he has health issues that right now are, as far as we know, preventing him from working. And we can hear over the course of time via the role of Franky that he does sound different. But I'll admit that when I go through his posts on his Twitter page, I don't have the eye to tell if he really is that much more physically worse off. I just can't look at him and say, hey, he looks that much more different. He does look different, I noticed that, but it's not so much of a deviation to where he's looking mummified right now, right? And it feels to me that, yeah, this could be coping on my part, obviously, because I want Franky's VA to be healthy, I want him to be good. And we know that he's not in some ways, that's undeniable. But I don't know if it's like something as severe as a life-threatening condition, because that's ultimately the end game here, where we don't want to have a situation that's, let's say, like similar to Akira Toriyama, where Akira Toriyama was battling a brain tumor before his passing, and that was kept under wraps, where only a few of his friends were even aware that he was going through something like that. So if Kazuki Yao does have something serious and he wants to keep it private, all the more power to him. But that's not going to stop us from trying to find out more information about it, considering how it is public knowledge that he is going through some sort of health situation. Since we do, of course, care, and one, and two is that as a Berserk fan, going through that situation where Miura had passed away for some time and we weren't aware of this until it was all said and done, that was unnerving as hell. And in the worst case scenario that no One Piece fan wants, there would be at least some cushion there because we have pinpointed the signs that something has been going on with Kazuki Yao for a period of time, and we can see that physical change happening to at least some degree. And a lot of us have also speculated that the reason why we are getting this Fishman Island edited version, at least one of the reasons why, maybe not the main reason why, but one of the reasons why, is to give Kazuki Yao time, the time that he needs to battle whatever is going on and make hopefully a full recovery. But that's the update for Franky's voice actor, Kazuki Yao. Again, we wish him the best forever and always. I appreciate you guys letting me know in the comment section of my streams that there was posts about Franky's VA where they were concerning. Again, I was concerned too, but now I'm a lot less so, because it's hard for me to say if he really is that much worse off physically compared to, let's say, what we see a few years ago based on the images and them alone. But it is undeniable that he is going through some health problems. So on that note, that's the video update for Franky's VA. I'm gonna catch you guys and gals on the flip side. Take care, stay safe, have a nice one, and stay healthy.
See you. Bye bye.